Hey everybody, it's me. Here we are, stuck in this pandemic, stuck inside. I think one of the things that it's really brought out of myself, but also a lot of us, is it's kind of forced us to look inward. It's kind of forced us to look at kind of what drives us, what we feel like we're missing. At the same time, it's forced me to kind of assess what am I all about? What am I at the end of the day? And as a lot of, I think, people know who have followed my feed over the years, if there's one thing that I care a lot about, it's food. And that's why I decided that, with all this time, I need to share sort of my insight, my opinions on probably my favorite food, pizza. So over the next number of weeks, I'm going to be delivering some reviews of some of the best pizza that you can find around. Today, since it's the first episode of whatever the hell I'm going to call this, what I wanted to do is I wanted to try out the king of pizzas, Pizza Hut. Oh. So today, I'm going to be trying the Pizza Hut original pan pizza, black olives, pineapple, and anchovies. Now, there's a 10-point scale, right, that I judge on. This isn't just something that you throw together, right? And the scale is crust, mouthfeel, freshness. Pizza Hut, that's a category. So in this case, it's already a 10, right? Because it came from Pizza Hut. Flavor explosion, right? Finish, cut, nose, and presentation. Now, I think that's 10. Here's the thing. We're going to start out with just crust. You can't really get any better than the Pizza Hut original pan. The only thing better than the Pizza Hut original pan, right, is they do have a deep dish pan. And we'll probably get into that in future episodes, but today we're gonna go. Now, also, I want to move from crust to nose, right? Now, as I sniff this, I'm getting a lot of notes of Parmesan cheese, and yeah, there's a little bit of fish in there. Actually, you know what? Actually, I think there's a little bit of dog hair. I think that's just because my dog is just out of frame. But it's got, some slight notes of fish, Parmesan cheese, and a boxer pit bull mix. Now, obviously, we talked about before, it's from Pizza Hut, so it gets a 10 on the Pizza Hut scale. I'd say for crust, again, a 10, right? I don't know if you can get much better than this franchise of pizza. So moving on to freshness, as you can see, these anchovies were probably killed right before they put them in the pan. So it doesn't get much fresher than that. These pineapples, I'm sure they came in from Hawaii right before they put them on my pizza. So I'm gonna go with 10 there. And I gotta say, the way the Parmesan cheese is just falling off of the crust when I move this pizza around, right? Something's happening in my mouth. Now, that takes us to the next one, which is flavor explosion. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna bite into this. Well, actually, before we get to that, I should talk about presentation, right? I mean, I don't think you can lay it out any better than this. The best part, right, is I can turn the pizza totally 180 degrees. Okay, so that anchovy fell off, which I may or may not be eating later. I will say, the Parmesan cheese that fell on it, though. Actually, I think I got some dog hair on that. It's fine. You get the idea. So, we've talked about nose, we've talked about flavor explosion, Pizza Hut, freshness. We actually haven't talked about flavor explosion. That's what I was gonna move on to. So right here, I want to bite into this. Right, I want to make sure that I get some of this, right? This pineapple here, some of this wonderful anchovies. a lot. Oh. No. So like, Now, what I'm getting here is a lot of salt, sweet, really offset by what I imagine is tomato sauce. I don't know if you can see that. It's just happening right here. And it's really balanced out by this Parmesan cheese that's acting as a base, right? So I've got like this high acidity. I've got like the salt, the sweet, the acid, the cheese. And it's really affecting me. So a lot of things are really happening in here. Now, that takes us to mouthfeel. The way the squishy dough dances on my tongue behind my teeth, right? Like my teeth are like the red curtain in a theater. And there's just like a dance number happening back there. This is really why Pizza Hut is at the top of their game. And maybe the top of like game as can be. And the finish, yeah. And the finish, that's where it really is. I'm gonna be tasting those anchovies at least till I go to bed. Maybe even tomorrow morning before breakfast. So, listen, if this was helpful, tune back in. There's gonna be a lot of these. I'm gonna be going to a lot of places like Acme, ShopRite, Papa John's maybe. And really like looking for some of the best food, right, that Philadelphia has to offer. So thanks for tuning in.